Hello and welcome back to some more Stardrive with me, the Green Dragon. So we should be back right where we left off and... okay, there we are. And we are at war with the Opteris and apparently we have incoming warriors or something. Interesting. Well, there's still that base in orbit, but the second fleet has 9 warships for some reason. That is not appropriate. You can see that they are apparently damaged in a weird way, but that's because the hit point limit for the components has gone up and it will have to repair up to that limit. Let me just quickly check the second fleet, I believe. No, 8 ships. 8 ships. 8 ships. The fuck? Second fleet, you're drunk. Go home. Okay, just gonna fix that really quickly. And I did say that we would start by... What? What the fuck? I can't select that. Well, that's a glitch. Okay, control... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's bad. That's gonna fuck everything up. Okay, delete the fleet center one. Okay, just gonna really quickly fix my fleets and then we will attempt to upgrade these cruisers of ours. Assign, and we're gonna have one extra, which is, I suppose, fine. We will compensate for that very easily. We'll just place it in the 4th fleet. Like so, requisition, assign, and assign, and that should be fine. Okay, 4th fleet. Kindly go and intercept. So, okay, cruiser, Cersei, load. Okay, so this is the Mark 1 Cersei class warship. We have some new toys for it though. We have this shield which does 10,000 shield strength, that is, and how much power does it take? 250 as opposed to 50. Yeah, it has greater radius, but I mean, we might be able to do a better job overlapping things, maybe. Okay, let's take a look and actually no, we'll start a new one and take a look at how this would actually cover it. And I want the arcs on for this. I may decide to change the shield system a bit, say 2 up there. I mean, I might, but okay, this would leave us with what, a total shield strength of I think that is 60,000, right? We have 80 on the Cersei as is, and another pair here. I suppose it would be slightly, but no, 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 no. It would take more space, it would be messier. The ancient shields are better for the cruiser in this particular case in any way. Anyway, so no, we're gonna stay with that, I'm afraid. Okay, power plants. Yeah, those are messy, 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 messy. I think we're gonna have to rip out a large part of the center of the ship and just replace it with... I would like to probably place at least one of the main engineering power plants, since those are... how much do they cost? 64. Yeah, they'll be cheaper too than all these small reactors. Okay. suppose we was to do it like this. We rip out the entire center section, like so. I mean, yeah, if we are able to place all the power in the center, or most of the power in the center, that will make things easier elsewhere. And we can just use these slots to place some fuel cells and keep the reactors in the center of the ship where they'll be a bit safer, I suppose, though. Yeah, you can certainly replace these bulkheads, these places where we had power conduits, with extra bulkheads. Okay. We'll be ripping out these guns in any case and replacing them with upgrades. And while we're at it, let us replace the lasers with phasors. They're better guns with longer range, and that should help very nicely. Okay, arcs wise, how are our shields? Other than for lack of shields in the center and a little lack of coverage out here, we are good. Okay, what if I replaced you with... Not really. Now, we could put a canopy shield. It has a shield strength of 25,000 and it is an absolute power hog, and on a but it has great coverage. On a cruiser, it's not a good idea. I'm just saying. Not saying, I'm just saying. So, main power plant. Something like this may be good, or thereabouts. We would want them to be split up, though, wouldn't we? Yeah, we would. Okay. Power requirements would be good on that, though, for the most part. So suppose we was to place a couple of inertial dampeners here. It would not help us that much with our mass. Okay, it would remove 400 units of mass like that. Okay, I think I want to make the Cersei class a little more maneuverable than it currently is. So, okay, in order to do that, I'm gonna have to add an extra power plant to, you know, deal with the inertial dampeners and their requirements. Okay, these suck. What if I place them out like so? They would cover the engines a little bit better, I suppose, but it would still be pretty damn vulnerable from the rear. Okay. How would that... Yeah, the central warp engines would be covered by 2. It's not ideal, but I suppose it would do. I'm just shuffling things around a bit. Not gonna place a full-on CIC. The cruiser is too small for that to be genuinely worthwhile. Okay, so if I move you down 1, then those are powered, and that makes me happy. Can place you there, and let's place a main bridge right there, and we'll place some secondary command modules, smaller ones, elsewhere around the ship. Like we can place one right, a pair of cockpits right there, and a few more there, and that should be fine. And that will leave our main reactors nice and protected. So we can separate them out so that they do not chain reaction on us, and actually we'll replace these with proper reinforced bulkheads. And let us place our actual energy beam guns. There we go. Yeah, not ideal, not ideal, not ideal. I kind of need more room. Okay, I have all this stuff up front, and I kind of need it. What about here? This place would not create... Yeah, pulling this out would not create any particular vulnerabilities in a... Oh, of course not. Okay. Let's do it like this. Where are you? What's your arc? 45. Okay. We'll pull these then. Can I afford to pull armor from that area? I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Probably best not to though. What about up front here? No, that's a big chunk of armor. I'd rather not remove that. Okay, so let's replace the energy cannon we removed. That is a likely looking spot. Out of the way where it won't interfere with anything. That is good. And actually, we can add some fuel cells here and here. That will be fine. That will fit. Give us enough power capacity for it to fire, really. And that... Actually... Power storage. Oh no, we don't even need that. There's a fuck ton of power storage there. Okay. So, replace one of these commands with a inertial dampener, and let's give the Cersei class a bit of speed. A shield there, that's good. So, yeah, that will almost double our speed and take off almost half of our mass. The shields up front, it's a good question, but we do have a lot of armor there. I'll decide that in a bit. I need to deal with the energy beam situation, in any case. I mean, what could they get at if I remove the armor there, those 3 slots? I mean, they can carve into the shield and move up like that, and eventually that would, if they kept pummeling from that angle, reach one of the middle reactor. But there would be relatively few shots getting through, I expect. I mean, from that angle. Still, oh no. Then again, in all honesty, there's nowhere else I can really pull it if I want that extra pair of guns there. Well. Okay, I could put them there, but I'd rather not. Okay, what about like this? That gives it an amazing turn rate, which is fine. You know what I can do? I can leave the shields exposed. Oh yeah, let's do it like this. We'll do it like this, and we'll move the armor to a little more inside the ship. And actually we'll move this pair of guns as well. And that should be fine theoretically. We should be quite protected then. Like so. Armor, small plasteel armor. Like this. There, that gets exposed, sure, but overall we're still pretty well protected, and yeah, we have to sacrifice a bit of protection for a few components, but overall, I would say, yeah, these have a smaller arc, but they have... Oh no, they don't have that much range, actually. How does it compare? DPS is 90, as opposed to... Oh yeah, almost twice the range in any case, yeah. I would rather like to have these slightly longer range guns. Yeah. And we'll make sure that one of them covers every angle, and oh no, this has a lot of DPS. It has 227 as opposed to, oh yeah, they are just plain better in most things. Whoops. Okay, now we just align our, yep, looking good. Okay, so that's the redesign of the Cersei. The ship will be, well, actually, I would say that it is a straight up improvement in most ways. It will be faster, deadlier, and more versatile overall. So yeah, the only question is, what tactic do I want to set it on? And yeah, that's about it. I think that's good. Yeah, it will lose a tiny bit of defensiveness, I know, but I think I'm willing to live with that trade. I don't think we'll lose out here. I really don't. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's good. Is there anything else I want to change? No, I think I'm good. So yeah, this will be our basic everyday bread and butter ship, the Cersei Mark II. There we go. So, let us continue with the actual game. So, good question. Where are my troops? That's theirs. Nope, not really that many there. I think most of them are either in orbit or on this planet. Yep. Seems about right. Okay. Yeah, they can go and intercept, that will be fine. So go say, yeah, we have assholes coming in. Or so it would appear. Not that that's that great a threat at this point. Okay. There's that system and this system, and I think those are the only ones they have left. No, they have a system here. It's actually pretty good, but... Okay. So, I'm actually gonna dispatch a fleet to each of these to just blockade everything. And that should paralyze what little power remains to them. The first fleet isn't going anywhere, so they can come and blockade this. They'll get shot at a bit, but I don't mind. Now fly, my pretties, fly! So now, where do I want to go first? I'm thinking Lake Z and that system they have with the Kolrathi is probably a good enough direction for now. Fourth Fleet, what are you aiming at? They're just heading over here-ish, so just jump there, that'll be fine. Alrighty, so far so good. What are we researching? Titan construction, okay. So, all in all, this is looking relatively good. Most of the nastiness has been cleaned out of the galaxy. The fourth fleet is not doing anything, so it can go and clean out this system. The cruiser there will ensure that they actually succeed, and we might lose a couple of frigates, but throwaway ships, I want to be rid of them. They're... Oh hello, they have another system here in the Rakan system. Sorry, planet. So, the Opteris, how about... Okay, so now that the Opteris have been fucked, the Cordrazine will help us finish them off. Excellent. Why the fuck are you moving so slowly, you bastard? You have to... Oh, I'm on a slow speed. Derp. Yeah, and the Cersei class, the original one. Okay, let's compare quickly. FTL speed nearly 30. Cersei Mark II, more than twice that. We sacrificed a tiny bit of defensiveness for vastly improved firepower and maneuverability. I would say that that is a good trade-off in this particular case. It really is. Yeah, we have managed to spread everywhere rather quickly, using our industrial capacity to expand. Okay, there are the polyps, but can I colonize that from under you? At some point we'll be able to just steamroll right over the remaining people through establishing a federation. And at some point we will, but even if I could do that, I won't yet. Alliance? Right, you don't trust me quite that much yet. Okay, yeah, and before that we're gonna finish off everyone else. You know, everyone who's not willing to be allies with us. I have quite a bit of cash. Actually, I could train my agents up a bit more, give myself a tiny bit more protection against spying. Population, I'm first. Economic strength, I'm first. Scientific, oh, but that just measures how much money I have, so never mind. Okay, Drell. My darling Drell, you are filled with troops, so you can't currently produce any more. Well, launch the ones you have, and we will talk about making some more. Oh yes, that will do nicely. Speaking of, quick build a few. There we go. We has troops. So they have troops moving in, but that's not a threat. And they have an actual cruiser, which will not last long. It's gonna get pummeled pretty damn quickly. Yeah. Okay, that station is going down, I think. Well, I don't know, but I think it's going down. Oh, that poor cruiser. Ouch. Ooh, yeah, it got owned. Nothing here to defend with, that's fine. Okay, so far so good. The agents are done training. Titans unlocked. Good. We might or might not make one of those. We'll see. This has been... You know what, sure, if you want it so badly, this one can be an agricultural one, AI. Sure. Do that. Okay, there's some Opterist troops, but somehow I have a feeling they will not last for long. Okay. Move on to there. Yeah, I have a feeling the Opterists are gonna be wiped out very shortly. Can't imagine why, but it's just a feeling I have. Probably silly. Medium freighters, sure, we'll actually switch over to the larger ones. Okay. Random medium transport design. Don't know which one it is or how effective it is, but sure, we'll go for it. And we have apparently cleaned that system out, so I suppose it's time to move on to the next one that requires some cleaning services. So, moving on over here. Okay, more freighters. We have nearly filled out the tech tree. Mobilizer. Okay. Terraforming. Terraforming will make us overwhelmingly powerful. Now that is one tech which maybe I should have gone for sooner, since I'm still running our cruisers and I didn't really need the more powerful ships, but it'll do, it'll do. Oh yes, the second fleet. Anyone badly hurt? Yeah, they're still upgrading their components, which is fine. Can I land anything here? No, they haven't arrived yet. Or haven't gotten into orbit yet. Okay, now the question is, who do we go after next? I'm thinking I might wish to finish off the Wolfran, just because they are weak and vulnerable, but really, at this point, we can go after almost anyone. I would be a bit twitchy about attacking the Codrazine, but the Codrazine are our allies. That will not be a problem. At least I don't think it will be. We could take out the Polyps, they're little douchebags hiding in that corner of the galaxy, and... No, you will produce military stuff. You are most definitely seriously suited for that. Launch everything, looking good. Okay, 2 fleets of cruisers and not a target in sight. Sigma next then, I suppose. And yeah, they're shooting at one of my ships. Oh yeah, I guess we'll see how strong the armor is. Oh yeah, it's starting to get through. Or is it missing? Can't really tell. Well, in any case, just orbit. Please. Thank you. Okay, you are most certainly an agricultural world. Massive volcanic eruption. Oh, but I still have plenty of fertility on this one, so I'm good. Still, oh. Yeah, that sucks. It will significantly decrease that planet's effectiveness, which is unfortunate. Now, terraforming essentially allows you to transform any planet into a Terran planet. That's what it does. It takes a lot of cash to maintain, but given if you can pull that off... Oh yeah, GG Opteris. And it looks like this one is gonna be Kulrathi. So at this point I think I can start retreating my fleet, such as they are. Yeah, everything has been cleaned out and claimed, except for Reverend. Oh right, that's what I was building those ships for in any case. How good is Reverend? Very good. In fact, we'll use that for our upgrades out for our cruisers after we take it. So, are you landing yet? Oh yeah, they're landing their troops. GG Opteris. Okay, there we go. And we will order these to move to Reverend. It's a bit iffy for the reason that it leaves a lot of our territory exposed, since our ships, slow as they are, will be so far away from you know, any possible front lines, but I think we'll manage. Hobos system, eh? I'm gonna park the fourth fleet in orbit around their remaining planet. Blockade them at the very least. Unknown troops. Oh, skeletons. Okay, stuff has been colonized, industrial, that looking good. Alrighty. Decolonize there, huh? Yeah, definitely running out of likely planets at this point. Oh, hello, they let me colonize Bright Moon. Wow, that's stupid. Alrighty. So far so good. Everything is moving to Reverend, that is okay. The fuck? Why didn't you clean that? Never mind, move back there for a bit. Okay. The war with the Opteris is pretty much over. I'm just gonna make sure that everyone is at war with them, or rather these two guys are. They are at war with the Opteris, good. Discuss, Opteris. Ah, and they had peaced out, not cool. Go to war with them again, please. Thank you. I'm gonna split it here and I'll see you in the next video.